Yeah, what's up? What's going on? You already know when the hog on my career is. I know it's been a minute since you heard that. We are in 2024. Yes, I took a long, extended Christmas break. We're here. It is the CUT. You know what the CUT stand for? Culture, Urban Technology, and Sports. Now, my career is, I think we are at episode 139. Got another good homie I met in the fourth quarter of 2023.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Had great conversations. We're both Knicks fans. We're definitely gonna touch in on that later on. Come on, man, Shareef.
Peace,
in the building
Peace,
of Complex and BuzzFeed.
Yes,
He's in the building.
Peace,
yes, my career. This is the type of people that we have here on this platform. What's going on, sir?
I'm phenomenal, brother. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. Man, appreciate it, man. Yo, real talk, man. Not only you a profile figure.
Yes.
High profile. You can say high profile, mid profile, whatever. You're a profile figure that has influence, and you keep putting that message out there. What do you think is going to happen for us, for that matter, or for those that are still striving to go up to get to a platform?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're casting like a negative shadow, or for that matter, you're casting a cap.
Yeah.
On what else can be happening for that next person to achieve. So definitely for you, I'm definitely glad that, you know, you're one of the few or one of the many thereof that are in positions to like, okay, you know what? I know where I could put this best person at, and then hopefully, you know, from there they know what to do afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you could just give opportunity. Just like how when we all came up, we needed somebody just to know to get into the door. We already got the skills, we got the mindset, but it's sometimes, most of the time, actually knowing the right people, so they could give you a shot, and you walk through that door, and once just like each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? You go like that, and I think what's the word? It's a rotating door, basically. Right. It's a rotating door. And that's how I essentially look at it, honestly. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. And then let's definitely get to your raisings. You know, as we was talking about, the both North Side guys, you know, Laurelton guys.
Yeah.
Do you feel for our town and what it showed you in front of your face, like you've seen the black ownership in both homes and in business, that's what you took with you going into your business? Take us into that, like your raisings and thereof, like that.
So my mother and father were both workers of the city. My mom used to work for the tax commission right next to Mayor Bloomberg, at the Dave Dinkins building, I think it's called, the municipal building right on Brooklyn Bridge.
Right. And
my dad used to work on Wall Street back in the 80s.
Oh, nice.
Then, yeah. 70s, 80s. So he telling me mad stories of like things that, like, when I was young, it put me on the game really, really quickly. So I thank God for that position of my father in my life and my mother. Right. But I only said that just to say already, taxes from my mom and Wall Street from my dad, I have a very business-centric mind to begin with in the first place, thank God. So now, putting pen to the pad, just those tutelages of that perspective, I always try to make sure, like, okay, if you want to have a business, think about what you want to do, have a plan, make an LLC, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say it. And even if some people, let's be honest, we're human, you know, we kind of go off of veer sometimes, you know, we don't, you know, we it is what it is. We procrastinate, it is what it is. But it's always important to know that we do that. And then once we realize it, nip it in the bud so we could go forward. You know what I'm saying? So, but not to veer off your original question about like my raisings in business, but my mother, my father, I thank God for them to give me the right light and direction. But then when I went to school, just also understanding like those teachings as well, you know what I'm saying? Knowing business acumen, knowing how to move in certain rooms, knowing how to give a firm handshake, look somebody in the eye, like stuff like that, that are once again going to ethics. And then moving forward, that's how now you break bread with people, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause they trust your character. They trust who you are as a man. So, even seeing my dad and my mom, they own their crib. You know what I'm saying? Like Laurelton, as you know, it's a very residential area. You know what I'm saying? You really see buildings like apartments and all that. You don't. Yeah. It's a very residential area. So from birth, before Rochdale, I was in Rochdale for a year before moving to Laurelton. You know what I'm saying? But shit, when they moved to Laurelton, I seen private home ownership. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? See things like HOA fees, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
HOAs, you got to shovel in front of your place. You don't have to do that if you in an apartment, but if you in a real crib, you got to do that. But those are things I'm learning that I'm taking now with me at my age now, and it's just beautiful, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was all around me, bro, the business side of it, from my family to my friends. Shit, my godmother been buying brownstone since 99, you know what I'm saying? Like in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Dean Street, Franklin.